Welcome back guys to a new Boom Beach video. So we're currently at rank 15 and 19 stars. So I was going to collect this chest and unlock the rockets, but unless the rockets of the opponents are maxed out, they don't do too much damage so long as we have Kavan alive and we also have our mech kits as well. But what I would want to do is actually go back and actually grab the troop damage. I think that's going to be the best thing right now in order to speed up my attack times, put more damage on my troops there. So we'll grab that and we'll max it out once we have the rest of the upgrade tokens there. But then next up, I think it's going to be going down over here, rockets and shock launchers, and then obviously the choppers there. But the thing about the choppers is like you have to have a lot of shocks in order to shock all these defenses. I'm not sure if people will be able to do all rocket choppers and clear out the full base, especially if there's engrams all around the sides. I mean, they could use rocket choppers to take out this area with enough GBE shocks there. But then over here, if there is engrams around here, I think they might have to use the ground troops. But we'll see how it goes once we get up there. And finally, we have 40% troop damage. Let's see how that goes. I have seen some people use mechs as well, but let's see how it goes with the extra troop damage for right now. So let's drop in these guys and drop them all down. Let them take out that first defense. Kavan right behind them, and then I want to flare them straight over there. Not waste any time trying to go over there, grab those defense or anything like that. So keep progressing. Let's take out those cluster of 3 mines there. And they're still going to be drawn down there, so I do have to do another reflare. And I might just do a shock just in case there, because a lot of those riflemen were already at 50% health there. Okay, nice. So now we are on track. I just want to see over here if there's any clusters of defenses that are touching each other that I could artillery out. So I can't really critter out this area, so I'm going to decide to let's take out this double machine gun right there. So that's about what's a 4 there, and one more. Perfect. That'll save us a bit of time there. And I think if we can take out this area as well, the machine gun and the sniper tower, and also give some damage onto that engine, that's all the more better. Try on critters over here because there is a couple of double mines along the path there, so if we can get the critters to take some of them out ahead of us, that's perfect. And you can see I'm not using too much of the second winds. I'm only using it whenever we literally have no troops in the front line, because I want to use the rest of my GBE to take down the health of the defenses at the moment. So we still have plenty of troops here. Still have plenty of troops. And that's fine. We don't need to do second wind here. Once we take out this engine, it's just flare and artillery at the end. Go, go, go. Couple of artilleries there. I think that was 2 or 3 artilleries there. And 1 minute and 54 seconds. Okay, so if we can stay above 2 minutes, I'd be happy enough. That seems to be the okay time for right now. Let's take a look how he's doing. He's already at 147 and he's only coming around the side. So it looks like he did manage to take out this area with either critters or else rocket choppers. I think it was critters though. And there it is, guys. 137, so happy enough about that. I'm just going to take a look at his replay here just to see how he did attack me over there at that right hand side. I'm assuming rocket choppers here. Let's do 4x speed. Bombardiers down there. Okay. Let's take a look. I think he's shocked and then threw down critters. He's spending GB on the left hand side, using GB for shocks and a second wind. And yeah, okay, so that's fine. I think the machine gun, the machine gun, they did a nice job there taking out the rest of those critters. So that's nice, and then he had to still come all the way around there for that second engine over there. So that's good. I think that was a good defense. Let's go back in. Jump right back into it, and I think we might have enough upgrade tokens to max out the troop damage. If we don't, I'll just save up for it. But next up, like I said, the rockets, and only unless we have issues with max rockets, if we go up against players that have max rockets and we're having trouble keeping our riflemen alive, that's when I will switch over to go back and get the troop health node. So in this one, let's drop them in over here. This one I do have to delay drop Kavan just in case, because I don't want him to walk too far up the ramp and get targeted by some of these defenses. So he's got the laser beam pretty early on in his base there. Goes over there. Let's bring in Kavan, and I can also do. Let's take out that set of boom mines over there. 1 second wind here because we're already pretty low. Okay, so those guys are fine. Let's focus on these troops over here. I just want to shock that flamethrower though. Okay, so we can leave the machine guns off. They don't do too much damage in a short amount of time, but the flamethrowers for sure, we got to shock those instantly. Let's go over there. And there's a ton of mines around the place as well, so just throw down some critters. Help keep some of these troops alive. Some more critters over there. There's a small cluster of mines over there too. And I'm going to shock that critter launcher. Don't want it to be slowing us down too much. And at this point I do have to do a second wind here because there is only a handful of riflemen alive. There it is, just in time right there. Perfect. And once we take out this engine, we're going to flare to the last one. Shock and flare. Let's flare over there just in case, because that critter is dropping critters. Go right there. Get into it there. Artillery. Didn't bother to do a shock. Let's do a mech kit instead. And 2 minutes and 13 seconds. So that took longer than I thought. I thought we would have been able to get 2 minutes, maybe 30. Well, he's definitely not going to beat 2:13. He's still got two of the engines to go to. Nice. So you can see over here, I did put down an extra flamethrower over here. I swapped it out with the sniper tower that was over there. And it looks like he's got tons of grenadiers there. And he's about to take us out there. And there it is, guys. Okay, perfect. So I think we're looking pretty good for where we are at the moment. And how many stars is that going to be? 10 stars? 9 stars. Okay, we'll take that. Grab this. And is that going to be enough for 50%? Yes. We still have not gotten the mortars yet, guys. That is a bit of a drawback. But let's go. Let's keep moving forward. First rocket. Now I'm not sure where to put them, but I think, let's see. They can only reach a tiny bit over there across the gap, because I was thinking if they can reach closer, if they could reach something like that, then you could put an engine over here and you'd have perfect coverage for a rifleman coming around the corner there. But I think what I'll do is just put it over there. Yeah, that looks good because it's got coverage across the engine on this side and decent coverage up there. Okay, so that's where I'll put my first rocket. We'll just do one more attack over here. And that should provide some good coverage against critters over there if they do try to do that. Looks like this guy has the same idea as well. He's got double rockets over there though. Let's see, so this guy, drop them all down. No need to delay drop. And let me just take a look. So that rocket will have coverage over here, I think. And I did not check the range of that rocket, but I think it does have coverage across these engines, so there's no point in me trying to critter them out. I'm just going to focus on these troops over here. Take out the mines, keep the riflemen alive. But be careful not to spend too much GBE early on here. Double rockets are about to come into play, so I'm going to do a shock over there. Kavan won't be able to out-heal a flamethrower plus double rocket, so definitely got to help them out a tiny bit there. Okay, let's just run critters over there. And it looks like I might have to do a mech kit there. And some critters over here. Ooh, that nasty laser beam rockets there. We lost a few bombardiers, but let's do a second wind there. Bring 1 or 2 second wind bombers back. Okay, I want to do a shock on these double splash damage defenses. Kavan, get up there, please. Okay. Shock right there. Okay, bombardiers are still moving. That's what we want. It doesn't matter if the riflemen get shocked and whatnot, but so long as the bombers keep moving, that's all we need at the moment. Keep moving here. And I think I have to do a second wind right there. Bring some troops back. And we're almost getting ready to flare here. I'm going to flare after the machine gun here. Start doing our shocks. And let's see, I think that shock is going to run out. So I think we do have to let them take out the... There it is. As quickly as possible here. If we can time our flares a little bit better, but 147, 146. Okay, that's a bit tense there. He's on our last one as well. Looks like he used critters on one of our engines there, I think. Yes, he did. He's still coming around. 147. Nice. 146, 145. Excellent stuff. He's trying to flare here, but he's still gonna... Yeah, his troops are still gonna go back over there once the flare runs out. So, machine gun. Is doing a nice job taking out those critters there. Nice. So that forced him to come all the way back around. 129, guys. 129. And can that be 10 stars, please? 10 stars. Excellent stuff. I think the log is looking quite decent now. Let's take a look. Yeah, we're looking decent. Only two reds there. Halfway there. Almost close to rank 16 there. Let me see. I'll just do 2 more attacks here, guys. If we can keep the win streak going, we will get up to rank 16 there. So let me just see. If we lose this one, that's going to be it for right now. Tomorrow we should open up the video with getting into gold there. So let's see how it goes. So he's got... The hotpot has pretty good coverage there, so I can't do critters there. I have to walk all the way around. And there's tons of defenses over here, so I have to take out these things as well. Not very good. Drop them down. I'm just going to try on critters over here. Okay, and let's just flare them there so that the bombardiers don't walk too far up the ramp. Drop down Kavan right now. Okay. So already a lot of our riflemen there are low on health. So Kavan needs to do a good job keeping them alive there. Let me just take a look around his base there. Is there any clusters of defense? No, all the defenses are pretty much like 2 tiles away apart from each other. What I'll do here is just throw down some critters over there, and I do see these 2 defenses are together, so I'll just take them out. Have to do a second wind here. Looks like we're getting pretty low. Take out those double mines on both sides over there, and we'll do 1 more right there, and also take out the shock mine there. Perfect. That's going to help us out, not needing to take out 2 of those defenses. Okay, I'm just going to do mecha here. Perfect. Let's start doing critters here now, actually, since that area is completely free from splash damage defenses. We gotta fight for this win now because we're super close to the next rank. Okay, I'm just gonna flare straight on to the next one because the critters will be able to take out that mortar. Excellent stuff. Try and keep them moving. Keep them moving. Take out those mines there just in case. Okay. And we have not used any flares, any shocks at all, guys, because we have shocks are still 7 GB. That means we haven't used them at all. Come over there. And all the artillery that we have left, which was pretty much 1. And 50% GBE, 50% troop damage there, I should say. 143 there. I'm pretty nervous here because we wanna win this one and win our next one. 143, 134. Nice, guys, nice. Okay, boss battle into gold rank. Let's take a look. Might even get some extra yeah, stars. Okay, so what's that gonna be? Nice, guys. We didn't have to do another one. Perfect. Very, very happy about that one. Perfect. So that's pretty good progress right there. Let's take a look at where we are in the local leaderboard. We are top 10, guys. Number 5. Nice. Let's take a look. We're 69 win percentage. Everyone else above us is, 54 or less. Let's take a look at the top person over here, though. And yeah, so we've got an engine over there, rockets all around the sides, rockets over there, double shock launchers right there. Yeah. So that's fantastic. Next up, what are we gonna get? So I do feel like not unlocking the mortars is holding me back. So eventually I'll get back there, but I think I want to get the shock launchers first, and then what do we have over here? Rockets, building damage, barrage will be super nice to barrage out an engine room. I think we have a sky shield over here. Actually, that'd be amazing. There, gain that sky shield, yeah. And over here, multiple defenses. And then potentially a second Sky Shield or else a Doom Cannon there. So again, the prototype defenses, I think more so the Sky Shield or else a Doom Cannon there would help a lot. But I don't know what I'm going to pick, guys. Let's upgrade this one for right now. And throw him in over here, I think, yeah. There it is. I could put him down there, but I feel like one rocket launcher is enough for that. So that's going to be it from me, guys. Happy enough about that progress. Let me know how you guys are getting along. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.